Welcome everybody, my name is Shwadi and this is my Ghost Rider Hunter build. I've been using it for a while, but it's really been shining during the Dawning event because it's solar, and because of the new lustrous armor set. Of course, the build revolves around the young Ahamkara spine, so that we get the enhanced trip mines, and then you definitely want to use a good solar weapon. There's a lot of ability spam with this build. You'll be getting your grenades back all the time, you'll be getting your melees back all the time, you'll even be getting your class ability back pretty often. Let's go over the armor and the mods. So again, the main exotic armor is the young Ahamkara spine. I got a grenade font on it just to get a little bit more grenade stat for me. Impact induction, so every time I'm causing damage with a powered melee, I'll just get my grenade cooldown even faster. Momentum transfer, so every time I cause damage with my trip mines, it'll reduce my melee cooldown, so these will work hand in hand. On my helmet, I have Solar Strand Dual Siphon, and just the actual Harmonic Siphon so we get even more from the rapid solar kills. And then I have Ashes to Assets because this is a grenade focused build. On my chest armor, I basically just have the usual resistance mods, and then Concussive Dampener. On my boots, I have a weapons font just to increase the weapons stat for me, so that my solar weapons can do more damage. Also the solar weapon surge to help that as well. And I have a recuperation just for a little bit more survivability. We'll be making a lot of orbs, so we'll get that a lot as well. On my cloak, I have Powerful Attraction to pick up all the orbs that we're going to be making. Class font just to raise up my class stat. And Reaper. Again, for the weapons, you definitely want to use a good solar weapon. I currently have this Gear-Tied Apex dropped with some good rolls on it. I have a Heal Clip Incandescent roll. I also switch out to my Sunshot every now and then just because the Sunshot's great for solar builds in general. As far as primary and your heavy go, that's completely up to you. I change these out every time I'm running a new activity just depending on what the champions are and all that. Preferably solar would be good for your heavy just so that you can be taking advantage of the actual solar surge mods and things like that. But it's completely up to you, like I said, and it all depends on the activity that you're running. For the gear set, of course, I have the lustrous gear set. So every time we receive healing, it temporarily grants our solar weapons increased flinch resistance, handling, and reload speed. And then we also have rapid solar kills will heal you. So that's even more survivability, and it definitely works out great for solar builds in general. For the subclass, I kind of change this out every now and then, but usually I'll go between the Golden Gun Marksman and the Blade Barrage. It's up to you which one you want to run. I just like that I can get actual precision hits with the Marksman. For the abilities, Gambler's Dodge is a must just to get the melee back every now and then. For the melee, we're picking Knife Trick. Of course, we're using Trip Mine Grenades because that'll go with the young Ahamkara spine. For the aspects, I got Knock 'em Down. The main reason why you want Knock 'em Down is while Radiant, final blows with your Growing Knife will fully refund your melee energy. So you'll basically always be getting your knife trick back. But, of course, just in case you don't get your knife trick back, you always have Gambler's Dodge just in case. The next aspect is On Your Mark. Activating your class ability or getting precision final blows will grant you and nearby allies increased weapon handling and reload speed. And then precision final blows while at 3 stacks make you radiant for a short time, so that's just another way to get radiant. On our fragments, I have Ember of Eruption. Your solar ignitions have an increased area of effect. You're going to be igniting a lot, so the bigger the ignitions, the better. We got Amber of Ashes, because we're going to be scorching a lot. More scorch stacks will just lead to more ignitions. We have Ember of Resolve. This is just for more survivability. Our solar grenade final blows will actually cure us. We got Ember of Torches. Powered melee attacks against combatants make you and nearby allies radiant, so that's just another way to get radiant. And then Ember of Searing. Defeating scorched targets grants melee energy and creates a fire sprite, so that's just another way, again, to get more melee energy. and then the fire sprites will actually help us get our grenade energy back. Everything works hand in hand for more ability spam. As far as the stat distribution goes, of course, because this is a grenade focused build, you definitely want more going into your grenade stat. For the artifact mods, of course, we're leaning into pretty much anything that has anything to do with solar. We have Flame, Fiber, and Freeze. We got Fever and Chill, so rapid precision hits with solar weapons will give us Radiant, so that's just another way to get us Radiant. We have Cauterized Darkness, so whenever we deal stasis or strand debuffs to combatants, our solar damage will be increased from all sources. We have Elemental Coalescence, which actually helps us get more fire sprites down on the field. We have Radiant Shrapnel, and then we have Shield Crush. So because we're going to be Radiant all the time, that's just another way to get our grenade back even faster. During Solstice, the main mods that I would recommend using when you're running this build, or pretty much any solar build in general, are Igniter and Radiant Joy. Because you're going to be scorching all the time, you're going to be getting a lot of ignitions just from getting headshots. You don't even necessarily have to kill the combatant. And then Radiant Joy, while Radiant, final blows will spawn fire sprites. So you're going to be Radiant all the time with this build and pretty much a lot of solar builds. And then fire sprites just help you get your grenade back faster, and now they'll actually cure you on top of that. That about wraps it up for the build. I'll leave some gameplay at the end just to show it a little bit more. But thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.